Come around to this side.
Get your grip, now let it go.
So, same thing, I have my cross collar grip. I'm coming around, I'm grabbing, we're doing that the first part that David was doing, so I'm trying here, but he's not letting me so much take him over, right, and put my foot over, but I have the ability to stomp on his hip here, right? So if he decides to square up while I'm stomping up on his hip, or just stay right here, and he's thinking, I need to get my hand out of danger, I feel my hand is in danger, and he does one of two responses, we can attack that arm. If he does this, the first response where he thinks he's going to go and like tuck his elbow in, for whatever dumb reason, then you're gonna get the mirror lock. He's gonna come out, let that sink in, and then once it sinks in, you're just gonna slowly come back in with it. So all I'm doing with my hips is I'm here. He was letting the elbow poke through. Then I came out to let it come through to where I want it, and then as I come back in, I'm rotating this way with it, so that it gets that lock in. Here, I notice he starts pulling that. I'm like, okay. So if you put it in perfect position, so I may not even have to go all the way out. If he's stubborn, he's kind of just a little bit, he just kind of put it past my ribs, then I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it. So I'll scoot out, now I'm scooting back in to make sure it stays. I'm clamping down on his wrist with my armpit. I want it to stay, his arms to stay bent and stay trapped. There should be a lot of pressure along my forearm back here because I'm grabbing. So once I start just hipping back in like this, it's like my whole torso is what's doing the lock. It's just bending his arm over. So we're just gonna do that one, and then I'm gonna show you a different variation for a different response that he does. And here, I start getting to my position, and he decides to do that. I say perfect. His elbow touched my ribs. And for him, I'll go out, position it. It has a little bit more center, not just on my shoulder ribs, but it's a little bit more center. And now I use my feet to start helping me rotate up.
Now, this arm motion from the top person seems like something they don't do. Because most people don't just pull, but the majority of people, when you get underhooks and you open your legs, will start to think that they can pull this shoulder to start passing. That's when that elbow gets that positioning you're looking for more often than not. More often than not, the mirror lock here is not so much them pulling out. Pulling out's the next one Jaime is gonna go. No one really pulls in, but people a lot of time will use that shoulder to think, oh, if I'm in a baseball slide, I need this shoulder to start sliding, or I want this shoulder to start passing, and that's what puts that elbow in great positioning. It's not so much them pulling out, it's more them trying to pull you to them, lock your shoulder down, that presents that mirror lock, just like Jaime was just showing.
So let's try that. 1, 2, 3.